Hello everyone, this is Blood Queen Tarot, and I am here to do the weekend reading. This is for the collective, meaning all signs. This is for September the 10th to the 12th, 2021. So again, this is the weekend reading for the collective. Um, Collective, that means all signs. So I'm a little upset because I can't find my what is called my Island Time Wellness deck. I cannot find that deck. It's been a while, like 2 weeks. I can't find that deck. I don't know what I did with it. But I wanted to pull a little bit on you guys' love life for the weekend. But I can't find that deck. But it might still come out in the tarot. Um, so I'm gonna pull you guys an oracle from this deck right here. This is the Everyday Witch Oracle deck. So I'm gonna pull you guys an oracle. This is your overall energy for the weekend. And I'm going to pull from the tea leaf deck. And then I'm going to, put some tarot. Yeah. But I'm going to pull like maybe three to five cards. I haven't really made up my mind yet. But I'm going to use my tea leaf deck. And then I'm going to put some tarot on it. So, let me go ahead and just jump in. What is the collective oracle for the weekend? Alright. Okay, we have follow your dreams. And it's probably fire energy. Collective, you could be a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, but this is your oracle, so let me find it and I'm going to read it. Again, collective, your oracle is also what's crowning your energy. So, keep that in mind. Yeah, that's fire energy. Collective, you could be a fire sign, or you could be dealing with a fire sign, or you have fire in your chart. So follow your dreams. Okay. Alright, so let me read it. It say, this card is a not so subtle hint that it is time to stop dreaming and start acting. Or perhaps if you have taken action already, it is a sign that you are on the right path. You know better than anyone. Which do you think it is? Oh, that's a quick one. Okay, so let me read a different part of it. We all have dreams, little wistful longings, and big passionate desires. Whether your dreams are about successful careers, or enduring love, or just having chocolate cake for dessert, simply thinking about them is unlikely to make them happen. It is okay to daydream about things that don't really matter. Marrying a prince or becoming a rock star. But if your dreams are important to you, you are going to have to actively pursue them in order to make them come true. Of course, it can be scary to go after your dreams since you might fail or they might not live up to your expectations. But if you don't try, you'll never know, will you? Okay. So collective, your oracle is prompting you, encouraging you to follow your dreams. Your oracle could also be confirming to you that if you have taken action regarding your dreams, you on the right path. That's what the oracle said. It said if you have already taken action, you are on the right path. So that oracle could be prompting you. That oracle could be encouraging you, inspiring you, or confirming something for you. So, what's going on with the collective? I'm going to just let some pop out for the weekend. What's going on with the collective? Alright. What's going on with the collective? Over the weekend. What do the collective need to know? Alright. I think I'm going to pull 3. One more for the collective over the weekend. Alright. Let me fix this. Alright, so the first one that came out was April. The month of April. Collective, this could be a April coming up or some April in the past. Then the second one that came out was wall, misunderstanding. Then the third one that came out was wishbone, a wish is granted. So right off the bat, just me reading these 3 tea leaves, something could have happened past April, collective. There was a misunderstanding. Collective, you probably could have took a loss past April. But a wish will be granted this week for you. Something could have went wrong in April. And it was a misunderstanding. But in spite of what happened in April, or possibly even a misunderstanding this weekend, a wish is going to be granted for you, collective. But still, let me get into the tarot. What's going on with the month of April for the collective over the weekend? What do April have to do with the collective's weekend? What does the month of April have to do? Okay, 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands. This 5 of Wands coming out sideways. Again, collective, you could be a fire sign. And then we got 4 Wands at the bottom of the deck. Collective, you could definitely be a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Or you could have fire in your chart. Or you dealing with a fire sign. Okay, so April. Is this a past April? Is this April that just passed? Okay, yes. All right. So, collective, something happened in April. This 5 of Wands coming out sideways. It could be something pertaining to your health. Like the 5 of Wands could be like, if it's pertaining to your health, it could be like something going on within you. This could be internal bleeding, a stomach ache, things like that. So, someone, collective, it could have been a fire sign. Somebody was having a hard time maybe causing you conflict. Somebody could have been having a hard time competing against you in April. Or collective, something could have happened with your health. But this, like, for example, collective, say like you was diagnosed with what I want to say. Say like if you was pregnant in April, collective, and something was going on with your baby. It was something going on with your pregnancy. It was like bad news, but all wasn't lost with the conflict. Something could have been going on with somebody's health. But it's like when you found out like the bad news, it was recoverable. Like all wasn't lost. So like collective, if you was pregnant in April, this could have been, I'm giving this for an example. This could have been you finding out, or the doctors telling you, oh, we think the baby might have this, or we got to do some more testing. Or you could have had to do, a high-risk pregnancy. So it's like you got bad news. The baby could have been breached. But it's like the doctor, like, don't worry about it. You just going to have to leave work. You got to rest. Your pregnancy is high risk. It's recoverable. The baby can turn, the baby can turn down. But you just have to quit. You have to go on maternity leave earlier than you expected. So the diagnosis wasn't that bad. It was just something you had to do. So this could be the doctors telling you, collective, you probably wanted to work up until like you gave birth, but it didn't go how you planned. You had to do maternity leave earlier than you expected. So the baby can go in its rightful position for labor. Something like that. So that's if it's pertaining to health. If it's pertaining to something or somebody else, collective, somebody could have been having a hard time coming up against you. Somebody was trying to cause you some type of loss, some type of conflict, possibly even trying to start a physical altercation with you. But it didn't work. Clarify the 5 of Wands in reverse. See, I'm talking too much. Clarify the 5 of Wands coming out sideways. What's going on with the 5 of Wands coming out sideways? Or this 5 of Wands coming out sideways, collective. It could be letting me know something happened in April. And it was like in the upright since April. But it's like this week is going to go sideways. So if this is like in health, something's going to become a little bit better before it go in reverse, before you like are completely cured. Or if this is a person Somebody could have been competing against you. It started in April, but it's like this week, this person that was competing against you, they're going to have a hard time. Yeah. So something going to go sideways. It's not going to be as easy. Clarify the Five of Wands. Sideways. Yeah, the King of Cups. King of Cups. Collective, in April, you or somebody else didn't know what they wanted. Somebody probably didn't know who they loved. Somebody probably didn't know how they felt. Somebody was probably unsure about a lover. Or the competition was all about like a masculine collective. You could be a female. And it could have been a fire sign competing with you over a water sign. Or collective, somebody might leave you alone because it's like they come to their senses like, let me leave the collective alone. I love the collective or the collective love me, so let me stop. The King of Cups, this is emotional mastery. Or this is somebody who loves somebody. Somebody loves somebody. The King of Cups love. The King of Cups do love. So somebody might come to their senses. This happened in April. Or this is going to happen this weekend because of something that happened in April. Yeah. So collective, this could have been a lover. This lover could have been trying to cause you some type of heartache, possibly making you jealous. But it's like your lover might back off, leave you alone because they realize they love you. Or they realize you love them. Something like that. What's going on with wall misunderstanding? What's going on with wall with misunderstanding with collective over the weekend? The Star. Collective, you or somebody else could be an Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you could have Aquarius in your chart. Collective, over the weekend, you're going to be able to heal. The Star energy is like healing. Being revived, being refreshed. Being able to take a break. Collective, there could have been a long, drawn-out court case. And it could have started in April, some type of court case. And it's like over the weekend, it's like going to be over. So you're going to be able to heal from this misunderstanding. You like, yes, it's over. Collective, whether you win or lose this court case, it's like somebody glad it's just over. So you can start your healing process. You glad it's over. You can recover from this drama. Yeah. Clarify the Star energy. Clarify the Star. Yeah, the Four of Swords. Collective, you or somebody else could definitely be an Aquarius. Or a Gemini or a Libra. Yeah, that's air energy. There's Four of Swords. Yeah. Somebody healing. Collective, you could have won something or got your point across. Or you're going to win this victory over the weekend. And it's like, something was a misunderstanding. Collective, you could have been misunderstood. But it's like over the weekend, something might come to an end. And it's like, you're going to be able to heal. You like, yes, finally it's over. And I'm going to go home. And I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. I'll call my friends and family later, tomorrow. Like, it's over. I'll talk about it later. I just want to go home and go to sleep, take a nap. Yeah, healing. Collective as well. Somebody could have passed away in April, collective. A loved one could have passed away. There was a misunderstanding. Some type of misunderstanding, collective. It could have been within your family. There was a misunderstanding. And it's like, collective, you might over the weekend, like, clarify something or settle something. I'm picking up is more internally. So you might find peace about this loved one passing away. Because it's like, collective, you might go collective, you might go visit your loved one at their gravesite. You could be an Aquarius. And it's like, this is you collective, you healing and you visiting. Hold on. Yeah, you could be visiting somebody like gravesite. Yeah. And it's like you're able to heal. You're going to let something go. Yeah. I'm also picking up collective. It could be a loved one, an elderly loved one. This person might pass away over the weekend. And it's like collective, when this person passed away over the weekend, the family is going to be in an uproar. But it's like collective, while your family is acting up, you just going to be focused on your loved one, whether they passed on or not. It's like you're focused on your loved one. Yeah, your family could be like in an uproar. And it's like collective, you're not going to be distracted because of the drama. Some type of drama might happen. And it's like collective, you're focused on healing. It's like collective, it's like, say like, this doesn't have to be an elderly loved one. My condolences if this happened. But it's like collective, say like something happened. And it's like, it's looking like the hospital call you up to the hospital. This could have been something traumatic. Somebody might get in a fatal car accident. And it's like they got this person on life support. And then it's like they tell you there's nothing more we can do. And it's like collective, your family start acting up at the hospital. They cutting up, fighting in the hallway, doing this, doing that. And it's like collective, you the only one with sense. It's like you the only one with sense sitting here by your loved one. It's like you the only one with sense. Everybody else cutting up. Yeah. It's like you're focused on your healing. It's like I'm picking up too, you're focused on doing the right thing. And it's like collective, you ignoring your loved ones. If they like acting up, yeah, something like that. Or collective, the doctors, if it's a situation like that, like something tragic could happen to a loved one. It's like collective, the doctors coming in, it's you and your family members, and the doctors say, oh, your loved one is in critical. And it's like your family probably don't know what critical mean, and they just fall out. Like, it's like a misunderstanding, and you like, so-and-so so dumb. Like, that's not what the doctor said. And it's like you sitting there at your loved one's bedside, and you just like holding their hand, rubbing their hair. And you're hoping for the best. You're hoping that your loved one recover. And it's like somebody could have misunderstood what the doctor said, and they just fall out all over the floor collective. And you just like, you know what, I'm gonna ignore them because they just ignorant. You like that the doctor didn't say they was gonna die. Something like that go on inside of like a hospital. Yeah, so what's going on with the collective with wishbone and wish is granted? What's going on with the collective over the weekend with their wish being granted? Yeah, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Collective, if something is going on like a third party in love, the Queen of Swords can be somebody's ex. This can be a female, or this could be a man in his feminine energy. So somebody could be an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Collective, if this is like a third party situation going on in love, it's like over the weekend your person finally like break up with the karmic. Like the Queen of Swords can be the karmic, and it's like your wish is granted, because it's like your person finally, like, him and that karmic is officially done. So it's like the karmic is the ex. The Queen of Swords could be somebody's ex. Collective, you could be misunderstanding a lover. And it's like collective, you and this lover might square away this misunderstanding. And that's how your wish is going to be granted. Like a misunderstanding gets squared away. It get handled, it get dealt with. Collective as well, I'm picking up, if this is a loved one, collective, something tragic could happen over the weekend. I don't think your loved one is not going to pass away. As well, collective, this could be you or somebody else you know. Somebody could have got diagnosed with something in April. And your loved one wish is going to be granted, or collective, your wish is going to be granted concerning your loved one's health over the weekend. Something like that could be going on too. Yeah, if this like is a car wreck, a bad car accident, collective, and it's like you at the hospital, you go visit your loved one, this loved one is going to survive. Collective, this could have very well been your ex. Your ex might get into a bad accident or something. Your ex is going to survive. You could have kids by this person. And it's like, collective, this could be your child's father, your child's mother. And it's like, I'm the ex, but I want my child's mother or child's father to survive this. And your wish is going to be granted, even though you the ex. Yeah. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Collective, you could be an air sign. Don't have to be. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Yeah, Judgment. Yeah, collective, you could be a Scorpio or Aries. Yeah, somebody's going to get a second chance. Somebody's going to get a second chance either at life or in like romance. Yeah, collective. Yeah, and it's like y'all going to be happy, celebrating, so happy. Like I said, collective, I kind of saw that too. Somebody is like, you and your family, somebody is gathering at the hospital because something happened. And the doctor is going to say something and somebody's family member just going to fall out all on the floor. And that's not even what the doctor said. But this family member is going to recover. This family member is not going to pass away. And y'all going to be happy. Judgment. Somebody's going to get a second chance at life or in love. So collective, like I said, if this is a third party situation in love, it's like you gonna be so happy when you figure out your person finally broke up with the karmic. And you gonna be like, yes. Like finally. Yeah. Collective, you could be a Scorpio or an Aries, and the karmic could be an air sign, don't have to be. It's like, collective, I'm picking up, if this is in romance, you're so happy that you did what you did. And you did this. You was healed. You healed. So if this is in love, collective, it's like you and your person could have been in separation for a long time. And collective, you happy while you and your person was in separation. It could have been since April. You're happy that since this separation, you went and did your healing. Because it's like, collective, you could be saying to yourself like, dang, if I didn't handle this the right way, you know, when my divine masculine or my divine feminine came back to me, I would have rejected him. So it's like, collective, you happy you did some type of work. You happy you did the right thing. Yeah, I'm picking that up. Somebody like happy, like, or collective, when you and your person could have separated in April, collective, you, it's like you kept your cool. And you happy you did that? Because it's like your person probably would have stayed with the karmic longer if you would have acted out when you found out he was leaving you for the karmic or something like that. It's like, collective, somebody is happy. This judgment, y'all gonna be celebrating, smiling ear to ear, something like that, yeah. And this drama started in April. So this could have, if this is in love, collective, you found out there was competition around in April, but over the weekend, that's going to get cleared away. Yeah. This could have been in your health, collective, or your loved one's health. Something started in April. Yeah. And a misunderstanding is going to get cleared up, and a wish is going to be granted. Yep. So let me see. Let me put an issue on April. What was the issue going on in April? What was the issue going on in April? Financially irresponsible, bad spender, debt, can't save. Okay. So collective, your person could have broke things. If this is in love, collective, this can also be about your job. Somebody could have stopped hanging around somebody, broke up with somebody, didn't want to be business partners no more because somebody was financially irresponsible. Yep. Or somebody could have, if this is in love, collective, if you are divine feminine, it's like your divine masculine could have left you in April. Because compared to the karmic, your divine masculine probably assumed, compared to the karmic, collective, your divine masculine viewed you as a bad spender. You was in debt. You can't save. You can't do this. You can't do nothing. So your person could have left you for the karmic for financial reasons. Or your person was this financially irresponsible person and left you. Okay, sorry about that. All right, sorry about that. I had to answer that phone call. It's an important call, so I had to answer it. All right, so that took longer than what I expected. Okay, so I left off at what was the issue? Something that went on in past April. I don't know if it was this year April or a couple of Aprils ago. But the issue was somebody was a bad spender, debt, and can't save. So collective, I don't know if it was you or somebody else. In love, somebody could have left somebody else because they thought the grass could have been greener on the other side because of finances. Or collective, I don't know, somebody could have left you because you were financially irresponsible. Or you could have left somebody else because they were financially irresponsible. But I also was just looking at the spread here. And concerning this wall, this misunderstanding, collective, I just want to point that out. Collective, I'm picking up, you did like some self-healing, or you did the right thing and you're happy you did the right thing. It's different scenarios that come out in the card. So not pertaining to like some trauma to a loved one. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about as far as like self-healing. I'm also picking up self-healing with this energy. It's like collective, since April, you have evolved. You have grown. I don't know exactly what this is, collective. But I'm picking up self-healing. And it's like collective, you have come a mighty long way. You are proud of yourself. You are so happy that you took the right action. You did the right thing. Whatever the right thing was for you in the situation. But what I see in the cards, collective, is like you're reminiscing. You remember when you was this Four of Swords. And this is you in the present. And it's like this girl up here at the top got gray hair. And this girl, she don't. So it's like collective, you're wiser over the weekend. Yeah, you're wiser from when you was Four Swords. You could have been healing from something, collective. Healing from something concerning your health. This could have been you Three Swords. Healing from like heartbreak and love, or like health. Or another family member dealing with some type of trauma. Collective, you've come a mighty long way. It's like you have some type of wisdom in like a short period of time. Yeah, it's like you got wisdom. The same face, the girl face is still young, but collective, your hair is gray. Compared to when you was Four Swords. Yeah, collective, I'm also picking up, somebody could be a twin, collective. And it's like this girl is your twin. And like this might be the loved one, something. My condolences if that happens. But it's like collective, this is your identical twin. I'm picking that up. Identical twins. And something might happen to your twin over the weekend. But your twin is going to be all right, though. Yep. Your twin could have been in a coma for I don't know how long. It could have been since April. And it's like your twin is going to come out of this coma this over the weekend. I'm picking that up to a coma. So, where was I at? I got distracted, that phone call. Okay, so let me go over here. Um, let me put an issue card on each one. What was the issue with the wishbone? What was the issue with this wishbone wish being granted? What wish was granted? What's the issue? Secretive. Does things on the low, hides things from you. Good at being sneaky, discreet. So, collective, your issue, I believe, collective, you or somebody else wish is being granted in spite of somebody being secretive. So, collective, in April, you could have been dating somebody and you didn't know that this man was financially irresponsible, but it's like you found out in April. And it's like you're going to get your wish granted. You might find a new lover over the weekend. Or you might reconcile with this lover that you broke up with in April, because you could have found out he was not financially irresponsible. He could have been lying to you, collective, being secretive. You might forgive him over the weekend. Y'all might patch things up. This lover who lied to you, collective, might confess and just tell you everything. So this could be a situation, collective. You could have assumed that your lover was financially irresponsible, but really what it was your lover could have been married. And it's like when your lover went through a divorce, it put your lover in debt. So it's like this weekend, it's like your lover might explain that to you. So it's like they're going to have to tell you some type of secret to explain themselves. Something they didn't tell you before. So it can be something like that. And it's like your lover can come back and say, okay, collective, I want to reconcile, but it's something I have to tell you. And your lover could be like, you broke up with me. You thought I was lying about my money. You thought I was irresponsible. But really, I was in debt because, I was married before. And you're going to be like, collective, you could have told me that. Or why didn't you tell me that before? And y'all might reconcile. Collective, you might forgive this person. And it's like, y'all get back together. Yeah, something like that. What's the issue with this wall, this misunderstanding? What was the issue with this misunderstanding, this wall? Too dependent, yeah. Codependent issues, clingy, relies on you too much, or vice versa, yeah. Yeah. So it was a misunderstanding. Collective, I think you could have misunderstood somebody else, possibly a lover or a loved one, or this person misunderstood you. I'm also picking up, collective, this could be a loved one, like a sibling, possibly even a twin. You guys are identical twins. If this is a lover, collective, you was misunderstanding something about your lover and their finances, and you thought this person was too dependent on you, but it was something else, and this misunderstanding is gonna get cleared away. As well, collective, I'm picking up if this misunderstanding is between you and a sibling, possibly your identical, like your twin, like your sibling twin, not in romance. Your sibling, like, collective, for an example, say like your sibling have a financial issue, like your person could be a big spender. Your twin is probably not as financially responsible as you. And it's like this person was in denial. They didn't want to accept this truth. So it's like, collective, you was doing a responsible thing. You tried to help this person. And you used to go to this lover house. This not a lover. Your twin, your sibling, your identical twin could have also had drug addiction. So it's like, collective, you used to go to your twin and be like, I need half of your check. And your twin like, why? No. Like, or your twin used to probably do it. But because your twin was in deep denial, it was like they didn't know that you were coming and asking for money because you were putting their money up for them. It could have been something like that. And this twin could have, over the weekend, collective, might have a temper tantrum. It might crash their car or something. And it's like your twin end up in a sticky situation because they misunderstood you as being too dependent on them when that wasn't the case. You were asking them for money for a reason. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. You were asking them for money for a reason. And it's like this person probably have addictions. This person could be on drugs. And you were just going to ask, give me some money. Give me this. Give me. And it's like, collective, you knew your person, this loved one was on drugs. But it's like they went around in their own world. Oh, don't nobody know I'm on drugs. Don't nobody know I'm on drugs. But it's like, collective, you and your family, y'all know this person on drugs. But it's like they in their own world. They think they keeping it a secret. But it's like everybody know, collective, or probably like your immediate family know. Yeah, so this person, I'm picking up, somebody could have did something and got into like, could have hurt themselves. Like this could be you over the weekend going to ask this loved one, give me some money. Because you don't want them going spending all of their money on drugs. So this person give you the money and then they storm off and like get into a car accident. And it was because they was misunderstanding you. That was a misunderstanding. Somebody was misunderstanding somebody. Like, somebody being too dependent is not true. Because it was a misunderstanding. That was the issue. Yeah. Yeah, so let me put a charm card on this energy. Give me a charm card for the month of April. Yeah, camera memories. Memories. Some type of memories. Collective, in love. If this in love, the month of April, past April, I'm picking up something was going great and then something went wrong. Yeah, because it's like y'all making memories, camera memories. Collective, I don't know if this, like, you and your person could have been out on a date or possibly even like taking pictures or y'all on y'all wedding day. And it's like, collective, your person X could have just showed up at the photo shoot. Something crazy like that. Something was going good in April and then something went horribly wrong. Like something went wrong. Yeah. Give me a charm card for the Five of Wands coming out sideways. Give me a charm card for the Five of Wands coming out sideways. Sunflower, autumn. Yeah. So April is like the beginning of spring. Yeah, collective, depending on the Five of Wands. Collective, for some of y'all, that Five of Wands is conflict and competition and love. For other you guys, that Five of Wands is like something internal, like your health. Something going on internally with your health. As well, I'm picking up that Five of Wands is like internal conflict. So it's competition and love, something going on with your health, or somebody having internal conflict. Somebody not sure if somebody loves somebody. Somebody's not sure of somebody's motives. But this started in April, the month of April. It told me it was a past April. So collective, the Five of Wands coming out sideways. I'm picking up, it was in the upright. It was in the upright. Then in April, something, it went sideways. Something got sideways in April. Collective, I think the Five of Wands is going to go in reverse in the fall. So the fall is like 2 weeks from now. When is the first day of fall? Yeah, I think the fall is like a couple of weeks from now. So somebody's going to be cured. Somebody's going to be healed. Somebody's going to fully reconcile. But the healing or the good news is going to start like over the weekend. But it's more steps to like the complete healing or the complete happiness or the complete reconciliation. Yeah. So I think it's Five of Wands started in April and I think it's going to be over. It's going to go in reverse by autumn. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. Let's see what's going on with that King of Cups. Give me a charm card for the King of Cups. Yeah, snowman in winter. Yep. Something about the seasons. Yeah. Whatever this healing is, collective, it's going to take time and it's a process. But it's going to be done with, like, within this year. Like, before 2022. Yeah, something going to be done. Because it's like the King of Cups is sure of himself, or the King of Cups will figure it out, or the King of Cups might turn into the Emperor. The King of Cups can turn into the King of Pentacles. Something like that. Because it's like the King of Cups love you. But the King of Cups not going to tell you he love you. He not going to tell you. So this King of Cups collective, if this King of Cups is the loved one, or possibly even you might actually tell somebody when you get in that Emperor energy that you love them. You finally tell them you love them. You're finally sure of yourself. You're finally learning how to, you master your emotions. Because the King of Pentacles is also emotional mastery. Collective, if this is a health condition, it's like collective. You was the King of Cups, but you was scared. You was controlling your emotions, but you was scared. So I think by the wintertime collective, it's like you're going to be able to express yourself. Like the King of Cups is going to be complete. Like this is not going to be you hiding your emotions. This is going to be you like self-assured, very confident. Like you know you're going to be all right. You know you and your person together forever. You know, it's like you know. But the King of Cups is something that's going to be final in the winter. And that King of Cups could be like, yeah, like something. It's like the King of Cups is the King of Cups. That's emotional mastery. But it's like it's going to be official in the winter. Whatever that King of Cups is or whoever the King of Cups is. Yeah. But that Five of Wands is going to go in reverse. So the conflict and competition is going to go in reverse by the time autumn is over. Yeah. So it's like collective, if this was like a third party situation in love, it's like by the winter time, possibly even like the New Year or Christmas, it's like you and your person, you and your family member, or you by yourself collective, you're going to be fully involved or fully recovered by either New Year's or Christmas. Yeah. Yeah. But it's a process. Yeah. It's a process, whatever this is. So this could be you collective trusting a lover. This could be a lover fully trusting you. This could be you becoming fully healed from some health condition that started in April. This could be somebody divorce finalizing in the winter. Like the divorce is not over, but it's like by the winter time, that King of Cups gonna be all yours. Like something like that. That divorce gonna be final. By Christmas or New Year's or something. And it's like that King of Cups gonna be all yours. So it's like collective, if this was in love, it's like this man loved you. Or collective, this female loved you, but she was going through a divorce. So it's like this person had sense enough not to tell you they loved you. So that's why I said this King of Cups might evolve into like the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles will tell you he loved you, but not that King of Cups. The Emperor will tell you he loved you, but not that King of Cups. Yeah. Yep. So give me a charm card for Wishbone. Yeah, collective, your wish is going to be granted over the weekend. You or somebody else's. But the full manifestation of it might not happen until the winter. So collective, say like for this is in love and you and your person squash things, agree to disagree, come together, clear out an understanding. It's like y'all might move in together in the winter. Or he might propose to you in the winter. Or y'all get married in the winter. Collective, if this is like you or a loved one having an illness, your wish is going to get granted over the weekend concerning this illness. But it's like you're not going to be fully recovered until like the winter. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, Black Swan, unpredictability. Yeah. Collective, see? Whatever this is, whether it's your health or in love or you dealing with something with a family member, something was unpredictable. Somebody didn't trust somebody. In this deck, this Black Swan energy is also somebody with a bad temper. Like this person unpredictable. But it's like collective, and in spite of this unpredictability, something is going to go from wishy-washy to solid. That's what I'm picking up. Like this unpredictability is going to be done away with. Because it could have been, yeah. Collective, you probably wasn't sure about the winter. You probably wasn't sure. Like, you didn't trust somebody. Somebody didn't trust you. But a wish is going to be granted. And this unpredictability about something going on in the wintertime is going to get confirmed. Somebody's going to be encouraged to, like, trust until the winter. Yeah, that was the charm card with wish being granted. Somebody wasn't sure about something. Yeah, and this could have been a loved one collective. It's like you wasn't sure if this loved one it was going to recover. It was unpredictable. Cause like I said, the doctors could have came in and said critical condition, and it's like all your family heard was critical, and they fell out. They didn't even give the doctor a chance to like say something, like explain themselves. But it's like collective, in spite of your loved one's trauma that could have happened, that might happen over the weekend, or it happened in the past, or some type of diagnosis. It's like your loved one is going to recover. It's like your wish. This is like a wish being granted. It's like collective. You praying and praying and praying. And it's unpredictable. The doctor's saying critical. This could be a lover saying, I don't know how much longer this divorce going to be. I don't know. I'm doing the best I can, but I don't know. I don't know how much longer this divorce is going to take. So you're going to get a wish granted about something that was unpredictable. And I'm getting collective. You're going to get like, something's going to go from iffy to, it's like a guarantee. Something's going to become guaranteed. Yeah. So give me a charm card for the Queen of Swords. Ooh. So we got gears in the workings. This is like my intuition card. And chair attendance. Okay. So collective, say like if this is a loved one, like, you and your family got to show up to the hospital. A loved one could be sick. The doctor's not sure what's going to happen, what's going to be the outcome. This could also be an elderly parent or elderly grandparent. And it's like collective. I'm picking up you holding this person's hand. If this is a loved one, it's different scenarios. But it's like in this, it's like I saw somebody holding somebody's hand. Like you're at their bedside in spite of what the doctor is saying. You believe in a recovery. You're not going to think the worst, collective. You're staying positive. You the star. This could be you praying over your loved one, laying hands on your loved one, telling your loved one you love them. Like it's like you're there, your attendant. It's like I also picked up collective. If this is like an elderly parent collective, this could be like something happened, like your mother or grandparent can fall at like a home for the elderly. And it's like collective, you go up there, you the Queen of Swords. Like, what happened to my mother? Why this the third time she fell this week? Like, what happened? You the Queen of Swords. And it's like collective, your conscience could be telling you, I'm going up there and I'm staying. Oh, no visitors? Oh, okay, call the supervisor. Why I can't stay overnight? Yeah, it's like your intuition is telling you you need to be there. Be at their bedside. Don't leave your elderly loved one with them people at that home. Like something could be going crazy like that. You could be arguing with staff and they tell you, oh, you can't stay overnight. And you like, oh, I can't get the supervisor. Like something like that. So your wish will be granted. They might let you stay the night at your elderly person's bedside or something. Cause it's like, yeah, that happens. Like, yeah. Like when loved ones be injured, I believe personally, your presence there as a family member, somebody that love you, that's not just there to do a job, like that love, that energy that you spew into like somebody that's under trauma or something. It's like collective, your intuition is telling you to be there, be in attendance. Yeah, and your wish is going to get granted. Yeah. Because I truly believe that, like, um, if my loved one is at a hospital in like a vulnerable state, I gotta be sitting there. Yeah. So I see something like that a little bit going on. Like, you don't leave your loved one, a vulnerable loved one, to them doctors and stuff, or them CNAs or health aides. Not if they're like in a vulnerable position. No, yeah, because you need that energy, that love, that care, that genuineness. Yeah, because some people be there just to do a job. Yeah, and it's like it could be the difference between your loved one surviving or just slipping away. It can make all the difference. Yep, and I see that a little bit going on. So give me a charm card for judgment. Yeah, letter expressions. Yeah, collective. You won't get a second chance. Like I said, they might tell you, "Oh, you can't stay. You this and that." No, and you like, okay, call a supervisor. Letter expressions. Yeah, collective. You want to express yourself. Yeah. Some type of expression. This letter could also be a text, or you might write somebody a note and leave it on their desk or something like that. Or collective, you're going to get a letter. You might get a letter. And you like, oh, snap. Grandma recovering or something. Or this could be like you looking at the chart. That could be another thing, collective. It's like you and your family could have had a misunderstanding. Y'all could have misunderstood something the doctor said. And it's like, collective, you or somebody else might actually sit up there and look at the chart. And you're going to be like, oh, that's what that meant. Like something like that. That letter. I'm picking up documentation. Yeah, because that happened. Because misunderstandings can happen in the blink of an eye. It could be something little. Because I know one time, I think I had just gave birth. And I thought I heard one thing that doctor said. And I felt some type of way. I got scared. I didn't even tell the doctor that. I didn't say, excuse me, can you repeat yourself? Or did you just say what I didn't even clarify it. I just got worried because I thought I heard the doctor say one thing about my baby. And that's not what, maybe because I was still drugged up from giving birth. But it's like, I was looking at some paperwork. Like, the doctor left like near my bed, like at the foot of my bed. And it was like, after I looked at I'm like, oh, that doctor that's not what she said. Like something like that. It's like, I got to understand, like, that's not what that doctor said. Even though I didn't like force like clarity. I didn't force clarity. I stumbled across it. That's what I want to say. That could be a little bit what's going on. It's like somebody don't force clarity. It's like you stumble across it. Yeah. Because people can misunderstand. People mishear things. You think you heard one thing, but the person says something else. Yeah. Give me a charm card for wall. Misunderstanding. Yeah. I got to hurry up. Give me a charm card. Yeah. Information. Yeah. Information. Yep. Somebody got it messed up, but somebody's going to get the correct, like, information. Yeah. Give me a charm card for the star energy. Yeah, somebody understood information that they received from somebody. Yeah, somebody misunderstood. And I just heard somebody say, for your information. So somebody might say that. Excuse me, but for your information. Carousel reoccurring. Yeah. Collective, whatever you did or you're doing in that star energy, you kept doing it. So I don't know. This could have been you praying, laying hands on yourself, praying, laying hands on your loved one. Just doing the right thing. Collective, you kept doing it. Something was reoccurring. And it's like, you either healed yourself or you gonna heal a loved one. Something like that. Or you've come so far because you kept being hopeful. The star energy, that's like being positive about something. Collective, you could have misunderstood a loved one. And you did not seek clarification. But it's like, even though you misunderstood this loved one, you still kept being nice to them. You still kept doing this. You still kept doing that. And then like something works itself out anyway because you stay in that star energy. The star is very like powerful, very positive, inspiring. It's like in spite of you misunderstanding somebody else, collective, because you were being a good-hearted person, it still worked itself out. Yeah. Because I don't know, collective, you could have thought you heard your person tell you they wanted a divorce. I don't know. And it's like, that's not what your person said. But it's like somebody stayed in that star energy. And it was a good thing. It was reoccurring. Give me a charm card for 4 of Swords. That's why I said, collective, I'm picking up. You so happy you did something the way you did it. And you probably kept doing it, that carousel. Childlike. That's a carousel. So this could be you living by faith, praying, sending your prayers up to the Most High, hoping for the best. And somebody gonna get a prayer, answered prayer. Yeah, that childlike faith. Childlike. And then bow tie style. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, somebody definitely was praying. Because this bow tie in this deck is like being protected on the 5D, your angels and ancestors. Bow tie style. Like collective, that's your style. That's your style. Like on the 5D, that's what you do. You pray, you trust. You trust, you pray. You pray, you trust. And that's how somebody could have gotten healed because of your style. Angels and ancestors. Or collective, that's how you healed yourself, or was to recover from something. Or something is over, collective. And it's like you going home. It's over. Your loved one might get released from the hospital. It's over. You know they're going to be all right. Okay, now I can leave the hospital. I'm going home. Yeah. I know my loved one is out of the danger zone. Yeah, so I'm going home now. I can leave the hospital. Yeah. Something like that. Yep, but let me put some tea on this and then I'm going to be done. Because I got stuff I got to do. Okay, what's the tea with April? For the month of April. What happened? What is this talking about past April? What was the tea? Yeah, running. You're running. I heard in April somebody was trying to run the show. Somebody was running the show. So collective, this could be in love. And it's like collective, you could have been with a man. Or it could be vice versa. But I'm giving this for example for feminine. Collective, you could have been with your divine masculine. Don't have to be. You could have been with a lover. And it was like he's going through a divorce. But it was like his spouse was like still running the show. Even though he was going through a divorce. It's like she was still running the show. She was still running the show in April. And it could have been your spouse was still with you, like straddling the fence because he could have been financially irresponsible. So it's like your lover was straddling the fence because he's still dependent on his wife for money or something like that. Yeah, but running? Or like I said, collective, this could have been you at a photo shoot. You and your person could have got married. This is on your wedding day. And it's like, this is X right here running up on y'all. Your person X could be like financially responsible. And this could have been her like showing up and like, John, I've been texting you. I told you I needed $100. And he like, why you gotta show up over here? Like, this my girl, this my new girl, this my wife. Why you showed up here? And she like, if you would have texted me back, I wouldn't have had to do all that. So she could have like crashed y'all party or something. Cause she's financially irresponsible. It's like y'all trying to make memories and it's like his ex coming up, rolling up, running. Yeah, she like, well, you should have answered my text. I wouldn't have had to run up on you. I wouldn't, like something like that. So it's like something went down in April. Oh my God. What's the tea with this 5 of Wands coming out sideways? Ooh. Ooh. I'm also picking up somebody was running from the truth. Some type of truth somebody didn't want to accept. So it's like somebody was on the run. Like this could have been emotionally. Somebody didn't want to deal with something. So this collective, that could have been you. That could have been that King of Cups. Or a family member or something. Something. But the Five of Wands, yeah, somebody was kissing ass. Yep, somebody was kissing somebody's ass. And it's like in April, something hit the fan, and it was hard for. It's like this collective. If you a female, and it's like you was in a third party, it's like this man was in the process of divorcing his wife. It's like he was still kissing her ass, like behind the scenes, collective, because he needed money from her. And it's like collective. It's like his wife was going like just showed up somewhere, and it's like it put him on the spot. And it's like collective when the wife showed up. It's like your person could have like switched his behavior and it made it look suspect. But it wasn't like he switched his behavior in the presence of his wife because he still loved his wife. He switched up his behavior because he needed money from that woman. Yeah. So it's like kissing ass. Something got complicated with this. With this, somebody was kissing somebody's ass, and that shit got complicated in April. Yeah, that could have happened. Collective, you could have been somewhere with a lover and his ex show up. And it's like he could have like let you go or stop hugging you or something. And you like, oh, okay, all right. And collective, you thinking it's because he love her. But he might explain to you over the weekend for your information that he was using her for money or he needed her for some type of money. Because he's the one who's financially irresponsible. Yeah. So, give me the tea with this King of Cups. Yeah, obsessive lover. Dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, karmic. So, collective, this could have been your karmic who did this or started some type of confrontation. Somebody karmic tried to put somebody on the spot in April. That's basically what I'm picking up. But it was something about money. Somebody's karmic tried to put somebody on the spot. And that King of Cups collective, whether that King of Cups is you or somebody else, this is like the King of Cups had to control his or her emotions when somebody lover showed up or ex or something. Yeah. So that King of Cups had to control his emotions. Because somebody a karmic, yeah. Something like that. But collective, this April, this tea leaf that came out, this is just telling me a story. This is explaining to me, the month of April is explaining to me why Wishbone and Wall came out. Yeah. So, what's the tea with the Wishbone? Yeah, fishing for comments. Fishing for comments, yeah. Yeah, head in the clouds. This came out for the King of Cups, I forgot. So, yeah, collective. That King of Cups could definitely be a masculine water sign collective. Your divine masculine could probably be a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And it's like collective, his head in the clouds. His head been in the clouds since April. You could have broke things off with this water sign collective. Because it's like his ex showed up, the karmic showed up. And it's like he switched up when she showed up. So collective, you assumed it was like him being phony towards you. But it was all about money to him. Yeah, it was still kind of wrong though. Yeah, for him to do that. Okay, so collective, a wish being granted. I'm picking up, this came out for love, like fishing for comments. Or this could be, like I said, in medical. If this is like in love, third party situation, collective, your wish is going to be granted. Because somebody, that Queen of Swords could be somebody's ex. So somebody's karmic might finally become somebody's ex. And it's like she's not going to be able to fish for comments no more. Collective, your person might block the Queen of Swords. Or collective, like I said, if this is like in medical, and it's like collective, you could have misunderstood like a doctor or somebody. And it's like you're going to get an understanding when you're going to realize maybe even your wish could have already been granted. because you went fishing for comments. This could have you looking at your medical chart or your loved one's medical chart. You might read something and be like, oh, okay. I thought something was unpredictable, but my wish was already granted. Like, you could have misunderstood something. What's the tea with the Queen of Swords? Yeah, child neglect, bad parenting, scared of, hates parent. Yeah. That Queen of Swords can definitely be somebody's ex. Yeah. Collective, somebody might break up with their karmic, and she's officially going to become the ex, and she might start fishing for comments. And this your person's ex might be a bad parent. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, your person's ex might be a bad parent, and that's probably one of the reasons why, collective, he choose you. It's like he stopped playing around and stopped covering for that karmic. Because collective, your person, your divine masculine might be ashamed of himself because his ex-wife or baby mother is like neglectful towards the children, and he probably didn't want you to know that. Yeah. Or collective, it's like your person probably would have stayed with that karmic, but what probably took the cake with him was that she, out of above everything else, what took the cake why he ended things with the Queen of Swords was because she was a bad parent. Yeah, so that could have took the cake. Yeah, something like that. What's the tea with judgment? With letter expressions? What's the tea with that? With judgment? What's the tea with that? Yeah, dirty offer. Yeah. Yeah. Collective, you and a loved one might reconcile this week. Your wish is going to be granted. I'm picking up collective. This could be your twin. This could be your divine masculine. And he's going to leave that karmic. The karmic is going to be the ex. And it's like collective, you get a second chance in spite of this karmic making your divine masculine this dirty offer. So this could have been her knowing that he was financially irresponsible. And it's like she was offering him money to keep him away from you. Or she was offering him sex so she could be the third party. This karmic could have an STD. Yeah, like you're going to get a second chance because somebody was trying to give somebody a dirty offer. Or collective, somebody could have gave you a dirty offer. Or this could have been your loved one. I don't know, collective. I'm picking up somebody's loved one might get into a car accident. And it's like collective, your loved one is going to get a second chance in spite of this dirty offer. Somebody could have spiked somebody drink. Somebody could have spiked somebody drugs. Yeah, somebody's going to get a second chance in spite of a dirty offer. Yeah. Somebody could have taken some bad drugs and almost could have OD'd. I'm also picking up collective. This is like somebody karmic. It's like collective, your divine masculine come back your way because his karmic is in the hospital. And she like almost OD'd. She could have got some bad drugs. I don't know. Somebody could have found that karmic at home and it's like the kids was there. And she was like OD'ing. So it's like, over the weekend collective, your person gonna be like, oh, hell no. She done went too far. Yeah. Yeah, somebody divine masculine is gonna leave the karmic. The karmic could be like an addict or something. And this karmic might OD. She's gonna live, but she's gonna OD. Yeah. And the kids could have been home. Yep. Something like that. So it's like collective. Your divine masculine might just, he gonna be like, bump it. I can't keep up this image. My karmic a crackhead. She this, she that. And he could have been trying to cover for her. Yeah, because it's like his baby mother, or his wife or something. He probably embarrassed. But it's like something gonna happen. It's like this masculine gonna have to tell you the truth, collective. Because something done went too far. Yeah. Or collective, you might, if this is like in love and this drama happening with your divine masculine and his wife or baby mother, it's like collective, you might find this out because you go fishing for comments. That's how you might find out. So what's the tea with wall? This misunderstanding. And it's like collective. I'm also picking up. All y'all could have been on drugs at one point, had addictions, but it's like collective. You could have been clean for a while, and it's like that karmic still. It's like all y'all could have been in the same circle, and y'all used to be addicts or on drugs or addicted to something. But it's like collective. I don't know, collective. This karmic might pass away. And it's like collective, you just gonna be so happy that you stopped doing these drugs when you did. Yeah, this karmic might pass away and you might get a letter about it, collective. And it's like collective, you gonna be so happy like you let this lifestyle go or this choice of drugs go, you let it go. And you just gonna be so thankful like that could have happened to me. Yeah, somebody divine masculine karmic might pass away. And the kids might still be in the house when they find her or him. Yeah. Yeah, but let me put on the tea. Yeah. It's like collecting, you worked on your healing. You got off them drugs or something. Yeah. Give me the tea with misunderstanding this wall. Collective, collective, I'm also picking up too. Your divine masculine's karmic got kids by your sister. Yeah. Yep. And y'all all could have been on drugs, like. And it's like your sister kept doing it. She never recovered. Like, she stayed in the streets or she stayed doing these drugs. And your sister might pass away, collective. Or something. But dust it off, yeah. A misunderstanding is going to get dusted off. Or somebody wanted you to dust something off, collective. And you was like, no, or something like that. Collective, I think this is telling me the tea about this misunderstanding. You're going to be able to dust something off. Like, let it go. Like, oh, okay. Like, it's like you're going to get some type of understanding, clarification, confirmation, or something like that. Yeah. This misunderstanding going to get dealt with over the weekend, collective. Some type of misunderstanding. What's the tea with the star and the carousel? What's the tea with that? Yeah, girl fight. Yeah, for some of y'all, let me see. Maybe 3 of y'all. No more than 3. No more than 3. Collective, your divine masculine had a baby by your sister. Had a baby by your sister. Yeah. So it's like collective, you healing maybe because your divine masculine put you in a competition, or you and your sister was going at it because of this man. And it's like collective, you glad that before she passed, that you were the bigger person and you worked on the connection in spite of her maybe having a baby by your divine masculine. It's like you worked on the connection. You kept working on the connection. So it's like if your sister passed away or this girl, it's like collective, you not gonna have no guilt. Cause it's like you literally from the inside out, you forgave this person for betraying you. So it's like you healed from this girl fight. You ain't had no issues. You ain't had no issues with this person. You forgave this person for betraying you, having a child by your divine masculine. And it's like collective, if you get news that this person passed away, you gonna be hurt, but you gonna be like, I'm so glad, like, she didn't let it go, but I let it go. So it's like your conscience is gonna be clear. Something like that, yeah. Yeah. If this is not like a karmic passing away, it's just collective. You're healing from some type of girl fight, some competition, some war, possibly even a physical altercation. Yeah. What's the tea with the 4 swords? You or somebody else healing from a girl fight, collective. Yeah, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah, collective. You had to heal, retreat. Either you or a loved one might get hurt, collective. Somebody healed from this drama, dealing with a karmic. Somebody is healing from a wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah. Collective, you might block this person. Because something... So, okay, so for example, collective, say like, your divine masculine had a baby by your sister. They could be going through a divorce, collective. Something. It don't have to be your sister. But it's like, collective, it was something you didn't know, collective, that you had a right to assume. You had a right to assume this. But it's like I'm picking up, collective, you're somewhere in this, what, in April, you were somewhere. And it's like the karmic showed up. And it's like the way it looked at, collective, it looked at like your masculine or this man chose the karmic over you. That's what it looked at like. But I think for him, it was all about the money. And I think over the weekend, collective, your person is going to tell you this. He going to break it down. But he didn't want... But it's like, collective, if the situation is, you know, this karmic, collective, like this karmic is like literally your sister. Like your sister had a baby by your divine masculine. Or was sleeping with your divine masculine. It's like, collective, when your divine masculine come tell you the story, you're going to realize your sister lied to you. You're going to realize your sister could have lied to you about something. It wasn't your divine masculine. It was her. Something like that. Yeah. Or somebody might get karma and end up in the hospital or pass away because they were being a sheep's and wolf clothing. And it's like, collective, in spite of this person being a wolf in sheep's clothing, you still... Collective, it was your mission to get over this bullcrap. It was your mission to get over this betrayal. I see it in the cards. You worked on this connection every day. You didn't let this betrayal, like, harden your heart. Yeah. Yeah, collective. Somebody, like a family member, possibly even a sister, was sleeping with, like, your divine masculine. And this person either might pass away, or this person might get into a car accident or something. And it could be their karma. That Four of Swords could be their karma. Or collective, this Four of Swords is you, and you healed from that. You're going to be able to officially heal from that betrayal. Yeah, because you're going to get some information. And it's like, collective, you're going to know for sure who was the liar. Whether it was your divine masculine or a karmic or something. Or you're going to know, yeah. Or like I said, collective, if this is a scenario and you and your family members at that hospital, and it's like the doctors come out and say whatever they said, it's like, collective, you're like two of your cousins, they going to get to fighting. And it's like, collective, you're going to have to be a bigger person and like keep your composure, and you're going to stay at your loved one's bedside while your other family members like this. Yeah, it's like you stay at your loved one's bedside. Yeah. And it's like, that's when you're going to get the understanding that the doctors didn't say what everybody thought the doctors said. Like something like that. Yeah. So, collective, that's what's going on over the weekend, collective. So, I'm going to end it there, collective. Collective, please keep in mind that this reading may or may not be for you. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Some parts of this reading might resonate with you, collective. Other parts might not. As well, collective, keep in mind that timing is fluid. So this reading can manifest over the weekend. It can manifest later on down the line in time. And sometimes, collective, this could be past energy for you. Collective, if this is past energy for you, sometimes it could be like answers or some type of closure concerning something that happened in the past. So you can get answers and or some closure concerning some present energy, but it's relating to something in the past. So I'm going to end it at that, collective. It felt like I was sitting in this chair forever. Maybe because I had to pause it. I had to take that phone call. And I was on the phone with that lady for like almost like an hour. But, yeah, so this is Blood Queen Tarot. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and or share. And collective, enjoy your weekend. Thank you.